Aquarius, I hope all is well. First of all, thank you so much for those of you who wish me a happy birthday. It was too many messages to reply to absolutely everybody, but my gosh, I felt the love. I felt the love. I felt the love. Thank you so very much. Honestly, thank you to those of you who donated as well. I appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead and get you a message. What's going on for Aquarius? What do they need to know at this time? Hopefully the week has started well for you. And if it could come out, I could be picking up on your energy. You know how it goes if you've been here for a while. I could be picking up on someone else's energy. Flip the roles if you need to. Roles can definitely be reversed. If you are cross-watching for an Aquarius, chances are there could be messages in this for you. Okay, let's see. Some of you could be disappointed about something. The Star card I just saw in the reverse. Yeah. Let's see. Spirit, tell me about Aquarius, please. What do they need to know? The Lovers and the Six of Wands. Could be dealing with a Leo, Gemini. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Justice. Oh, something's going in your favor. This could be about a relationship. The Fool card. Okay. The Empress. The Judgment. And the Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. I don't know if you put a boundary up against someone and they're kind of, I've heard you, I've seen you, I know what to do now. I don't know if you gave someone an ultimatum. It's kind of looking as if you are being very clear on what you want. And I feel like someone is listening to that. This could even just be an energetic boundary, an energetic thing. Now, for some of you, this is a new connection. The Ace of Cups and the Lovers, the Six of Wands and the Justice card. This is retribution, overcoming. Some of you have taken a recent leap of faith to get to know someone, get closer to someone, be open to connecting with a soulmate. And I definitely see that blossoming into some sort of romantic situation for some of you. For those of you who are dealing with like a scenario where you've got history with someone, now don't be delusional, okay? This is going to resonate if you are in the middle of making changes, you and another person, to bring something into balance, to change a trajectory of a relationship, to let go of the past, to get over an ending that could have happened between the two of you. This looks to me as this is a successful reconciliation potentially for some of you, where it comes to you being very clear because you're at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Swords, the Devil in the reverse. I don't know if you've just, really set the tone of what you want to be treated like, what you're going to be willing to sign up to, what you're not. There is a real straight talking energy regarding you, and I feel like someone's listening to you, like I say. Now, on the flip side, if you've gone through a betrayal, and for those of you who haven't recently met someone new, or you are manifesting new love, because I see both, I do feel like you're definitely very clear on what you want, and I feel like someone is hearing you. I feel like you're about to manifest a better outcome for yourself in love. Some of you, I don't take it if it resonates, you've got grown children, like adults, young adults, like teenagers maybe, not children, like I'm talking teenage, above 16 plus, young adult children. Some of you have got 2 girls and a boy. Some of you, it's 2 daughters could be significant here, and a son. Something about a nephew as well. Some of you take care of a nephew, or there's a nephew that's very close, pretty much like you grew up with them, or you raised them, or you, something about a nephew, siblings. You could be one of 2 sisters as well, and there's a nephew that you adore, or a nephew that's very close to you, or someone in the family. 6 of Cups, yeah. You go way back with these people. This could be family. Some of you are repairing some sort of bond with a child. They could be coming to stay with you or visit you. This will resonate if you've got older kids, older children, adult children. This could be like they're visiting for the holidays. There's like some sort of family get together. You could also have an apology coming from a younger person. That could be a feminine energy. Fire sign. Could be a water sign. Take what resonates. Some of you have recently gone from saying that you wouldn't invest in romance to doing just that, or you're about to. Some of you was disappointed, and you could be in the process about, you could be in the process, you could be in the process where you are learning that, you know, you don't need to shy away from being in romantic situations, especially if you've been disappointed. You just need to be very clear on your boundaries. Some of you are learning the art of setting boundaries at this time. And you could have gone from saying you're not going to invest in something here because what you did was you regretted it in the past when you did give yourself to someone, or you was investing in someone, and now you're just refining it and you're realizing, well, it's not about closing off completely. It's about just being able to set boundaries adequately so people understand, you know, where you're coming from and what you're desiring. Some of you have got an air sign from the past. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They could watch you in secret. Tower. Why? If you're in a new relationship and you've recently announced this, someone's feeling a way about that from your past. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Death card, yeah. Someone who you had an ending with, they still keep an eye on you, especially if you have an air sign X. They're not happy with some sort of success that could be about you in a romantic situation. Tell me about this new thing here. 8 of Cups. Hierophant. You know what song I'm hearing? Some of you who listen to reggae, I think you would class it as reggae. Bitty McLean, is that his name? I'm gonna walk away from love before love breaks my heart. Some of you might know that song, Walk Away From Love. It's a really nice song. It's not that I don't love you. Go listen to that song. I'm gonna walk away from love. Some of you did that. Some of you walked away. Surprisingly, you have not given up on it. You might just be realizing with the 2 of Pentacles, you needed to figure some things out in yourself. And I see you, I don't know, this could shock you. This could even shock people around you. 8 of Wands. Something could move very quickly for you with the 2 of Wands. You're going to have to make a decision, because it's going to be like you might be stuck between your head and your heart here with the 8 of Pentacles. Again, a lot of you may have closed the door. A lot of you said never again. Never again will I put my heart, my soul on the line to be stamped on. Some of you said that. You're going to be eating those words. I got to tell you, you're going to be eating those words. You've got someone here. Tell me about this new person. I want to know. Because some of you have got a new person. Some of you really do have a new person. Let's get the Light Seers deck to see. Tell me about this new person. Is my deck in the reverse? No. Tell me about this new person here. I'm gonna walk away from now. Tower. A lot of you, I don't know why I'm seeing this. The Three of Wands. You have some sort of shocker that's coming in for you where it's going to throw out of the window your guard where it comes to I'm never investing again. I got to make this clear. Some of you may have been hurt to the point of I'm not doing this again. I'm not giving to anything again. I'm not watering anything again. I'm not going to nurture any relationships. And I got to stress this. You are learning the art of setting boundaries, or you are going to be put into a situation where you're going to start to open up your thinking to, it isn't about not investing and, you know, just holding on to all my stuff so nothing happens to protect myself. It's about learning boundaries, and you're going to have someone that's going to come towards you where it's going to be a shocker to you because you're actually going to consider going back on something that you said to yourself. Does that make sense? The Strength card, the Three of Wands. You could be meeting a Leo. Two of Cups, I'm telling you. Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, Sun card, Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit has spoken. The Six of Wands. I'm telling you, some of you have got success in love and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. The Sun, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups. See, sometimes you're just not in the right scenario. Sometimes you just haven't met the right person. Sometimes you want to walk away from love because what you've experienced is shit. That's basically what this is. Some of you closed off completely. I definitely feel like you still got a past person watching you, but I feel like you are about to be shocked by what the universe has in store for you. Six of Pentacles and the Wheel. You're going to reconsider. You will reconsider. And to those of you who do feel in the energy of, you know what, I'm not doing it again. It hurts too much. I invested and, you know, this happened and that happened. I would definitely urge you to really think about, you know, setting better boundaries. You know, some people like to be alone and like to be single, and I understand that too. But definitely if you are in the energy of the reason why you're closed off is because of a past situation that could have took it out of you, definitely rethink that where it comes to setting better boundaries, speaking what you want, saying no, saying yes if you want to, you making the choices. You set the tone of how you are treated in relationships by how you carry yourself, how you love yourself, first and foremost. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to be, you know, the be all and end all, although I feel like it has a big chance of big Ace of Pentacles as I say that. But I feel like there is a big chance of something being way more stable than what you've had in the past. There is a massive offer coming in the form of love to a lot of you. Ten of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Cups, Ace of Wands. You're going to be a little bit overwhelmed with this. You will. Page of Wands. Love is coming to knock on your door and say hi again. Ace of Swords. And you're going to have to really draw for everything that you've learned in a past situation. I just kind of get a sense that you're about to give something a chance where you never thought that you would. Okay, you never thought that you would. This could be a fire sign that you're meeting. The Death card. Scorpio. May take you a while to open up to this person. Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. And I feel like it's down to something of the past. Ace of Wands. Gonna feel very attracted to this person. The Ten of Cups. But not only that, you're definitely gonna see a prospect of a future. And that side of you may not have been awakened for a while with that Knight of Wands. I feel like someone's gonna awaken something in you that you thought was dead. The Death card. The Judgment. Yeah. I see you rethinking a decision to not give to anything again. I don't know if you're just later on in age or you're older. Some of you could be more mature, masculine, feminine. You may even feel like your time is up. You know, you've had your day. Don't put yourself on the top shelf like that. Because I feel like a lot of you are going to be pleasantly surprised by the fact that there is going to be someone who is going to awaken something in you that you thought was gone, along with a relationship that you could have walked away from with the Moon. Queen of Swords, yeah. You're a lot more wise now. Your ability to go within has evolved. Your ability to look at things from not just a superficial, on the surface type of vibe, deep in, ask the right questions, look for the things that you need to look for, has sharpened. And I feel like the judge of character that you are now to how you was before has evolved with the Seven of Swords. Yeah. I feel like you spot things before someone else can even cover it up, if that makes sense. Your judge of character, Nine of Wands, the Lovers. I'm telling you, there is a relationship manifesting. And I don't know who's mad from your past about the fact that you are going to be connecting with someone new, but they are mad. They are mad. This person from the past could have felt like there was always going to be a chance for them to come back around. Maybe they saw you as somebody who hadn't moved on, or that you was kind of still hanging on to them, or energetically they could still feel a tie to you. That door is about to be closed when they hear about you going towards someone else. And I feel like that's why they're triggered about this. This air sign from the past, potentially. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. King of Cups. Because a new boot is entering the chat. A new boot is entering the chat. The King of Cups. The Fool card, and you're going to take the leap. Some of you are diving into love. Diving into love. The Hangman. I don't know. This looks, call me crazy, but I love a nice love story. You know, it gives people hope that it still can be. I'm not talking about feeding delusions. I'm not talking about being unrealistic about expectations. I'm talking about, you know, genuine success where it comes to stories of people meeting genuine people who they can connect with. I love a success story, especially when it comes to people who have had a hard time in the past, people who may have given up completely, said, nope, hurts too bad. This sucks, because it does. It does sometimes. And then they just have a situation where they just land on their feet with who they're supposed to be with. And they understand why all of that stuff had to happen back there. They met who they had to meet. They learned what they had to learn. And then it just fits together. I love this for you because I just feel like some of you have totally written off love. And some of you are not expecting that anybody can awaken those feelings that you thought had died. I definitely feel like I'm talking to a more mature person. Now, mature could be anybody. You could be my age, 39. You could be, you know, I don't know. You're as young or you're as old as what you feel. I will leave that to you. You could be in your 40s. You could be later on in life, 50 plus. However old you are, I feel like some of you writ it off. Or you definitely put it on the back burner and said, no, this is not something that I'm going to be investing in. Not for the foreseeable. And you could have grown children. For some of you, I could be talking to somebody with grown children, adult children, teenage children, okay? Not youngers, not under 10, not even under 15, under 16. I'm talking adult children, young adolescent adults. older teenagers. I'm seeing. If that's not you, don't take that on. But I definitely feel like I'm talking to a more mature adult. I feel like love is about to surprise you. I feel like you're about to shock yourself. I feel like someone's about to shock you. I feel like there's shocks all the way around. But this looks like a really nice success story. A lot of you, it's a Gemini or a water sign that you could be taking the leap on. Something's going to feel really refreshing that you're going to be getting into. And I feel like it's going to change your whole perspective on closing down. It's just about how you give. Five of Swords in the reverse. I don't want to play no games. F around and give you my last name. Is that Chris Brown? You got it, girl. You got it, girl. Justice card, Four of Swords, the Three of Swords, King of Wands. Yeah, you could have had to heal from a cheater. Two of Cups. Two of Swords, you don't see love. Cut me. It's repeating the same message. Two of Cups and the Two of Swords. See, she's blindfolded. The crows are trying to rip off that blindfold so you can see. This person is going to be very affectionate. Four of Cups. You ain't expecting this. Something that you're not expecting is about to happen. Aquarius, get ready. Open up. Not prematurely. Everything happens at its time it's supposed to happen. I don't even feel like you're expecting this. I don't. But this is amazing. This is nice. This is a success story in love. This is, I'm never going to, just going to not invest in anything, keep myself to myself, then boom. Here it comes. You've had a lot to heal from. You have. You could have definitely have dealt with somebody who was unfaithful here. Man, woman, whoever. The King of Wands is here in the reverse. Three of Swords. And in this depiction of the Three of Swords, she's sewing her heart back. It's the heart has to be stitched back. And then here with the Four of Swords, she's resting. See the threads that she's used? She's resting and the heart is restored. You might be more healed than what you give yourself credit for as well. And you could be like, well, nope, I'm going to stay in my cocoon. I'm going to stay in my nest and protect what I've sewed together, the pieces of my heart that I've put back together. This is nice. You know, sometimes I just sit in the reading and I go silent because I'm just sitting in the energy because I feel it. Aquarius, I love you. Enjoy this. If you like how I read, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. But until next time, sending you love and light. I will see you soon. Mwah. Take care. Bye.